By the incineration of waste, CO2 is released. This is intrinsic to the process of combustion. But let's take a closer look at the quantities of CO2 emitted by our Belgian facilities. When 1 ton of residual waste is incinerated, approximately 1 ton of CO2 is produced, roughly half of which is biogenic of origin, and half of it is of fossil origin. When we consider the fossil CO2 emissions from Belgian waste-to-energy facilities, it only accounts for about 1.5% of Belgium's total CO2 emissions. Waste-to-energy facilities have no impact on the composition or the amount of waste offered and sent to there for processing. So the only way to reduce fossil CO2 emissions is either by reducing the fossil content of the waste or by reducing the production of non-recyclable waste. This is a task for policymakers. They must further focus on eco-design, prevention, reuse and source separation. However, currently, waste-to-energy facilities already flirt with climate neutrality because the energy and materials they recover prevent CO2 emissions by reducing the need for energy generation elsewhere and the extraction of materials from other sources. But we even can go further. Carbon capture, utilization and storage can help further reduce the CO2 emissions of our facilities. These technologies are still in development and are quite expensive, and it will currently only be possible and feasible with government support, as we see in similar initiatives in the Netherlands and Denmark. And we also will need an investment-friendly climate. It is also important to mention that capturing CO2 requires a significant amount of energy. This will affect the energy supply of our facility to businesses and citizens. If we invest in carbon capture and utilization technology on our installations, we will capture both fossil and biogenic CO2. This allows our facilities to operate in a carbon negative manner. This is crucial because for Europe to become net climate neutral, there will be a need for such CO2 credits. There will always be sectors unable to avoid the emissions of fossil CO2. This can be compensated with CO2 credits. If the government attaches a guaranteed compensation to this will undoubtedly encourage our sector to invest in carbon capture.